What's going on, you silly Goombas? This is Unsweetened Tea with the video that nobody asked for, the 3DS game collection in 2016. I just bought this system this year, actually, in June, so I've had it for about 5 months, almost half a year. Got a considerable stack of games. I've owned 2 systems of it. I really do like this system a lot. I originally wanted to buy a Wii U, but since I'm essentially homeless and I live in a cardboard box, I had to downscale, and get the portable system, because a lot of the flagship titles that I wanted anyway, because it is Nintendo, are on the portable system, and the graphics are really good on this game, or on this system. The games are excellent, they're so much fun, really good titles, a lot like the original DS, with a lot of really quality, not only first party, but a lot of good third party support as well. I bought this one after I bought a 2DS. I originally thought, like, oh, this thing is $80 and it comes with Mario Kart, I have to buy it, you know. I thought I wouldn't mind not having the clamshell design because I was not really going to take it anywhere anyway. I was just going to play it at home, like most people do with their portables. And I didn't care about the 3D because I very, very rarely, if ever, use the 3D feature on my 3DS. But this thing looks like a fucking Lego, and I just couldn't do it. The screens are just so small on it. And this, oh my lord in heaven, these 90% larger screens, they are not kidding. These are really, really good sized screens, and they look really good, really vibrant. The graphics are amazing on this. I'm really a big fan of this system. So without further ado, let's go tackle the meat and potatoes of the situation here. So the first game we're going to talk about is Mario Kart 7. Mario Kart is my favorite party game of the Mario games, better than Mario Party, in my opinion. I have lost a lot of friendships playing this game. The DS version, 3DS version, is absolutely no exception in terms of quality. They have taken the complete console version, shrunk it down, and made it better, actually, than a lot of the other iterations besides Mario Kart 8, which obviously came out afterwards because this is 7. This game has a Nintendo Network support, so you can play with your friends, or you can play with random people online, which is really good. It has the local play, so you can have, 2 people, 4 people, whatever the hell it is, all chilling with your 3DSs and play. And you can have 2 to 8 players with just 1 cartridge. You can have 8 people playing, only 1 person has a cartridge. I think that's a cool idea. A lot of really good items in this game, 3 new items. A lot of tracks, a lot of the old ones, a lot of the new ones too are really good in this game. The graphics are great. I love this game. I have wasted so many hours playing this game, so many tears, so much blood and sweat trying to get 3 stars of the 150cc cups and in the mirror mode. A lot of drama. I'm telling you, this game is just taking its toll on me. Just turned me into a really bitter person, which is why I think I like Unsweetened Tea so much. But if you have a 3DS and you don't own this game, I don't know what you are doing. Also, pro tip, play Mario Kart. If you don't know what it is, you can't drink and drive, look it up. It's a fun game, but you better be of legal age because I'm not getting in trouble for you, dumbass. The second game we have is Super Mario 3D Land. I am completely obsessed with this game. This is one of the best 3D Mario games I have played since Galaxy, when that came out back in 07, and before that my favorite was Mario 64. Mario 64 is my favorite game of all time, period. I like the original DS remake of the game, obviously not as good as the 64 one, but I wish they would remake that game again, remaster it for some system, and I would buy that system literally just to play that game remade. But this game is really good because 3D is kind of a gimmick with this. You're going to see 3D in a lot of titles of these games, but not in terms of just flipping that stupid switch on and looking at something like a holographic card. But 3D is good in this game because you have your traditional side-scrolling in certain aspects of the game, but you can also go in and out of the third dimension to add a new gameplay element. So I like this game a lot. It does offer a bit of a challenge. It's not that hard to beat the main game, but after you beat it, after you do all 8 worlds, beat Bowser and whatnot, you unlock like this Dark World version. I don't know the official name of it, but it's like a Dark World version. Things look a little bit different. They have like a purple and black mushroom that will like downgrade whatever power-up you have at the time. So you have to avoid it, and it follows you, and they have Shadow Mario in here. You can play as Luigi after you beat it. So there's a lot of incentives. After you beat the game, there's enough reason to go back and play it again. Mario games are my favorite games of all time. To me, they have a lot of replayability. I highly recommend it. Again, if you have the system, this is a game you need to pick up. It's relatively cheap now. You have to get it. Really like it a lot. So we have Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, or Luigi's Mansion 2, basically everywhere else in the world besides America. I have not played much of this game. I played it for maybe like half an hour, and then my girlfriend stole it, so I haven't been able to play it recently. So I can't exactly give you an opinion. She loved it a lot, and it is a lot like the GameCube one also. A lot of same characters have come back in the game, but like I said, I can't give you a complete rundown of how this is, but it's Luigi's Mansion. It's a Nintendo first-party exclusive on a Nintendo system, so how can you go wrong? You know you're going to have fun with it. You got your class characters, you got puzzles, you'll enjoy it. So we got Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D. Like I said, 3D's in everything in this game. This is the greatest, or not greatest hits, the Nintendo Select Edition. This is a port from the Wii game, and I'm going to tell you what, this game is fucking challenging. I mean, Donkey Kong Country games are not known for being easy, but this game just makes me so mad. Like, I go to Cranky Kong's shop and buy like 80 hearts and waste it on like 3 stages. This game is ridiculously hard, but it's rewarding when you beat it. It is good, and it's a lot of fun. Again, the 3D feature, I don't use a 3D feature for anything. The only 3D feature I actually thought was okay was in Mario 3D Land, because things kind of like came out of the screen when you had like an overhead view, and that looked cool, but again, it's a gimmick and I really don't care about it. But I would recommend this game also. Like it a lot. Next we have New Yoshi's Island. I haven't finished this game, about halfway through, but I'll tell you what, from Worlds 1 to 3 to Worlds 4 and 5, like, I mean, the game goes from 0 to 60 so fast. This game is also another really challenging side-scrolling platformer. Rewarding, yes. Difficult, oh, hell yeah it is, but it is a lot of fun to play. I do, again, highly recommend this title. I do like the Yoshi's Island games, and Baby Mario I thought was a cool little character, but I really, I'll tell you, the one thing I hate about this game is when you have Baby Mario on your back, you get hit and fucking he flies off. Oh, you're really gonna hate that sound after a while. I'm never having kids just based on this game alone. Ain't doing that. Next we have Animal Crossing New Leaf. I can't say enough good things about this game. I've always liked Animal Crossing from the get-go, back on the GameCube. I had the GameCube one, the Wild World, but I didn't play, I think it was City Folk, that was on the Wii. I didn't have that one. But this game was made to be on a portable system. Playing it with a controller on a TV is not the same as having it in your hand with the touchscreen. The touchscreen adds a lot of ingenuity and a new level of gameplay that is just not the same as a home console. And I do recommend this game because as this game, you're the mayor, and you have I guess you could say, but a lot of options. A lot of options of things to do, and as the mayor, you have a lot of leeway with what you can do with those options, like public works projects. You can even kick citizens out of your town if you don't like them, just based on the way they dress, which I think is kind of funny. But I have logged, I looked at my activity log on my 3DS, and I have probably logged in 167 hours. Like, that is no joke. This is the best mind-numbing game ever. I'm obsessed with it. I've had this since I got my system back in June, and I still literally play it about every day for at least half an hour just to clean my town up and buy things and sell things. I don't know. I just personally am really into this game, and I do highly, highly, highly recommend it. They just released an update actually about 3 or 4 days ago, which I think the game is rebranded now as Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo, because I've seen like the greatest hits version that has like the little ribbon across it that says Welcome Amiibo, and that's what it says when you turn it on after the update, which gives you that Amiibo support with the NFC reader, or if you have the new 3DS, you can just put your Amiibo on the touchscreen. But you know what? The figures look cool, but they're a gimmick. I'm not going to buy them. There's no point to it for me. But they also added new features into the game that are separate from the Amiibo. If you want more information on that, you can either ask me or look it up yourself. But I really, again, highly, highly recommend this game. Zelda, the Ocarina of Time, 3D. Again, 3Ds everywhere. Really good remake of Ocarina. I like Ocarina more than Majora's Mask. The graphics for this game, great upgrade. It's same gameplay, same everything, really. Oh, look, it's got the old 3DS on there. But it looks really nice. The game is harder than hell, as always. You know, even 15 years later, after the fact, the game is still difficult and challenging and rewarding. I suck at Zelda games. I'm really bad at these, but I'm a Nintendo nut hugger, so I had to get them, obviously. Do I recommend it? Yeah. It's not for everybody, though. The games have a lot of backtracking, a lot of puzzle solving, but that's what Zelda is. And as you know, with these Nintendo IPs, you know, with the first party exclusives, you know what you're getting yourself into. So it's just a Zelda game, and with that, it's fun. Zelda games are good. So next one we have is Majora's Mask 3D. I love the cover art. As a side note, by the way, this is amazing. This looks really good. It's really pretty, drawn very well, and I love this with the little moon thing in the background, what the hell that thing was called. As you can see, I played this one a lot less than the other one. I haven't beat this one. Some kind of time limit, you know, this game's goofy, but it's fun. It's a lot like Ocarina, but different, you know. And that's how all these Nintendo games are, you know, they're all the same but different. Do I recommend it? Yeah, you know, you can get one or the other, but if you're like me, you're a nut hugger, get both. Good game. So, shit. Next we have Pokemon Y and X, but I actually only own Y. I bought the game without a case from a local Play and Trade, actually the store I was talking about at the beginning of the video, and they didn't have the cover art, so I printed this offline. This was missing, and it just looks stupid on my shelf, and I don't know, I just didn't like it. It looked goofy, so I went to GameStop. That was a goofy burp. Went to GameStop and I asked them, hey, I don't have a case on my Pokemon Y. Can I just have one from you guys? First GameStop told me no, so then I bought Luigi's Mansion there, and I went to a different GameStop after and asked, and they said, we don't have Y, but you can have this, and they gave me the X case, which I didn't even buy anything from that GameStop. I did buy something from that GameStop too. Show you that in a minute. But, yeah, they just gave me the case, and I thought to myself, wow, I'd be really pissed off, because the next person who buys Pokemon X used is not going to get a case, just like I didn't get a case. So I got this one. So I just keep both on my shelf, but I own only Y. And I can't tell you much about this game because I just am not that big of a Pokemon fan. But my girlfriend wanted to play this game with me, so I had to buy it. Gotta make her happy. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever gonna finish it. I'm not good at turn-based RPGs, but you know, why not get it? I mean, if your fucking system has both of these legendaries on it, look at that. See that? Damn, we got it. If this is on your console, you might as well just buy it. So I bought that. Next we have Super Smash Bros. 3DS. Now they did a really, really good job at scaling this game down and making it portable. There are so many features. There's downloadable content on this. You can unlock a lot of things. There's a lot of fighters for a portable, a lot of arenas for a portable. They have Smash Bros. Run mode on here, which is new. I do recommend this. There's a lot of features. There's a lot packed into one small game. Now, the one complaint I do have is going from playing it with a GameCube controller to playing it on a 3DS without a C-Stick. I don't know if the C-Stick support works with the Circle Pad Pro or on the new 3DS. I'm not going to buy a new 3DS, but it's difficult. But it is fun. It's a really good portable version of a classic game. The graphics are on par with Brawl, really, and it's a very pretty looking game. The character models look great. Really good game. I like it a lot. Next we have Sonic Generations. Sonic has just taken a huge steaming shit on itself in the last, I don't know, 15 fucking years. Everything. I did not like any Sonic games in the PS2, GameCube, Xbox era. And then comes Sonic 06. I'm still recovering from that aneurysm. But Sonic Generations is really, really good. It's just a classic side-scrolling Sonic game. That's what this is. And it reminds me a lot of the Sega Genesis games. Sonic 2 that's the best Sonic in my opinion. But this is a really, really good game. Sega did a good job with this, which is really surprising. I was reticent to buy this, but I got it for like $12 used. And I'm like, you know what? It looks all side-scrolling. You play 2 levels of each, I guess. You play with old school looking Sonic and then the new Sonic, but we all know which the cool one is. Good game. Recommend it. If you like side-scrolling, you like Sonic, and you have a 3DS, you probably are going to pick that up. And the last one we're going to talk about today is Virtue's Last Reward. I don't know how the Japanese do it. This game pissed me off. It's so hard. I must have a brain deficiency, because my girlfriend finished this game in like 4 hours, and I spent like 4 hours on the first fucking puzzle. I couldn't even figure out how to get out of the elevator, which is the first level. And the idea of the game is like you're in this, I don't know, you're in like some building, and you're trapped there, and you got to figure a way to get out, kind of like Saw. So I figured, oh, that sounds really cool. I'm gonna just try this out. I went on a whim, paid $30, and I hate it. Probably gonna sell it. I really don't like it. I really don't like it. But you try to get out of this room, and you have to make alliances with the 8 other people who are in that building, and you get to pick and choose who you want to survive, and that will alter the outcome of the game. So there is a replayability factor if you can figure out how to have the brain of a Japanese, like, I don't know, fucking brain warrior child. I can't figure it out. I'm stupid. I'm an American. I don't get it. Cool concept. I would watch it if it was an anime, but I mean, I don't know. I can't really recommend it. If puzzle games and text-based games are your thing, go for it. I wanted to play it for the story, but meh. Anyway, that was my entire 3DS game collection. I don't have anything downloaded on here, virtual game-wise or virtual console stuff, but that is it. That is it, my friends. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, I'll probably do a review here. God, there's an elephant stampede upstairs. The house is falling apart. I gotta get out of here.